Come with me to get my hair done in Vietnam. Travelling for nearly 8 months now has dried my hair out beyond belief. The roots are awful, the colour's awful. We just need the full work. I saw this salon on a TikTok video. It's called Hallie Hair Salon and was immediately influenced, so I booked an appointment. The last time I got my hair done at a salon though was in Thailand, and if you saw that video then you know how that went, so I was really nervous, I'm not gonna lie. They brought over the colour book and I wanted to do this brown that was the third one up, like a nice warm chocolatey kind of brown, but it says bronze dark blonde. In what world is that blonde, please? Anyway, at this point, this was the third hairstylist that had came over and examined my hair in this way. It was about 30 minutes into my appointment. At one point, 4 of them were stood around me trying to figure out what to do with my hair, touching my hair, talking amongst themselves. Obviously, I couldn't understand what they were saying. They told me that they needed to lighten my hair to then darken my hair again, and I didn't really get why. I thought they were going to bleach my hair, so I was a little bit worried at one point, but then I realised that I was in a room full of well-dressed men with bleached mullets, and if there's anyone that I trust with my appearance and my life, it would be these men. So I just let them do their thing and hope for the best. Jumped on the bed to get my hair washed, and at this point I'm going to start a petition to get these lie down hair wash beds in the UK. They're absolutely divine. I could fall asleep every single time I'm on one. They're just so much more comfortable than the rubbish chairs that we have in the UK. I hate those things, and these are just absolutely heavenly. This one was 5'8" girly friendly, which was nice, and I got my little towel on looking like a purple smurf. Once I sat back in the chair, I did start to feel very, very nervous again. I don't know what it is with my baby hairs around like the front of my hair and stuff. They just seem to go so light, and this is what happened when I was in Thailand. They went bright orange. They were so bright. My palms were pretty much sweating for the whole of this appointment, and I don't know if it was just the lighting in this salon that was making the root look so bright in all of these clips, but I was absolutely sweating. Like, I was really, really nervous, but I just thought I'll just have to go with it, and however it turns out is just going to be how it turns out. Oh, also, this was the day that I ended up in hospital on the evening. I've only just even realised. So at this point, there was a few times when I went and got my hair washed, and then I stood back up and I felt like I was going to pass out. I thought it was just because the salon was quite hot. I didn't know what was going on, but this was actually when I was getting really, really poorly and ended up in hospital later that evening. Anyway, they do 3 different types of health treatments for your hair at this salon. So there's nano collagen, keratin or Olaplex, and I just left them to decide when they actually saw my hair in person which one they thought I needed. They said nano collagen. He tied my hair in a knot before they did it, and my hair just stayed in a tight knot. It didn't like unravel itself, and then he showed me after the treatment how my hair would like bounce out of the knot. He was really happy with it. I didn't actually know exactly what that meant for my hair, but he was really, really pleased with it, so as he was happy and I was happy. The only thing that I didn't love about my hair during this experience was the amount that was cut off. I don't think it's the hairdresser's fault at all. I think he cut how much he thought needed cutting off, which is probably absolutely right. I'd not had my hair cut for months and months and months, and it was probably really unhealthy, but I think I'd got attached to how long it had got. He cut probably about a good 4 inches off, and it just felt so short. It feels really short now. I know it's not short, I know it doesn't look short, but I am trying to grow my hair this year, and I was gutted at the amount that got chopped off, but I still think it looks absolutely beautiful. In total, this cost me 2,900,000 dong, which is just under £85, which is so cheap compared to the UK for a full head of colour, a treatment and a haircut. That is such a good price. I also took them 300,000 dong as well on top, and I'm absolutely in love with my hair.